Good morning, Cowboys, and happy Friday. My name is Frank Boyce, and I'll be your host for today. Coming up on today's news, we'll be going over one female actress for Women's History Month and getting into upcoming sports. Today is Friday, March 19th, and Canyon News Network starts right now. Welcome back. With sports starting back up, let's head on over to Brennan with upcoming sports news.
Hey Cowboys, I'm Brandon Boldraff here to bring you this week's sports update. First, some sports results. Last night, our varsity football team had their first league game against August. Our Cowboys unfortunately did not win, but they are looking forward to securing a win next week. In other sports news, today and tomorrow, baseball will be in action for the first time. Today, they play against Valencia. Varsity and JV both play at 4, varsity at home and JV away. Tomorrow, they play against West Orange, varsity at home, JV away, both teams at 10. That's all from me. Back to you guys.
Cowboys, do not forget to come pick up your student ID if you did not do so yesterday. The time to pick up your ID depends on your last name. Please see the screen to see when you come to school. With March being Women's History Month, let's head on over to Riley to learn about one woman with many talents.
With this month being Women's History Month, we're here today to talk about one special woman in particular. Hedy Lamarr was an actress in the 1930s and 40s and was known for amazing performances and outstanding beauty. But that's not all she was known for. Aside from acting, Lamarr was an inventor of what we know as Wi-Fi, GPS, and cordless cell phones. Lamarr's interest in inventing began when she was young, and her father would explain how different technology worked. As an inventor, she worked closely with her partner, George Antheil, a composer. These two had a huge breakthrough in the early years of World War II when they developed the radio guidance system using frequency hopping spread spectrum technology. They offered their invention to the U.S. Navy engineers, but their design wasn't adopted until later in the 1950s. Years later, it is still used as a springboard for many larger ideas. They were later recognized for their value of work and were inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame in 2014. That's all for me. For Canyon News Network, I'm Riley DeLeon. Now back to you.
Thank you, Riley. Senior families, Canyon staff has a message of hope for the class of 2021. Please see the Canyon Bulletin for more info. Speaking of classes, registration is now open for CCR classes. There are more than 40 classes, and these classes could give you 5 to 10 elective credits. Well, that's all for me, Cowboys. Make sure you tune into Monday's show. Reporting for Canyon News Network, I'm Frank Boyce. Now have a great weekend, Cowboys.